racist, privileged black men in this country willing to sell the most victimized people in this country under the bus to sell a false narrative of racism. I'm not saying that there is no racism. I'm saying those pieces of shit were targeted because it was assumed they were homeless. Zayd Atkinson almost gave a shit about our fucking rights. Almost. So close. This close. I wonder if Zayd Atkinson knows what happened at Clearview, or if he'll ever look it up. Or what's happened now that it's Johnstown. Where was I sent when I tried to turn in Waylon Lolatai? You fucking pieces of shit. It was about the money for you. Oh yeah, I want the money. I wasn't assaulted on just one occasion, you fucking cowards. With your fucking racist narrative and your fucking racist hate group, BLM can kiss my grits. Zayd Atkinson, he all of a sudden become a magical little playboy, don't he? Zayd Atkinson, Samuel Leon Lawrence IV. Hell, Zayd Atkinson was on 60 Minutes. You got this whole timeline of Waylon Lolatais. It's violence, 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 violence. Oh, we're going to skip over Sean. Violence, 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 violence. They were trying to peg me for someone's murder. By the way, Natalie wasn't murdered. She absolutely was not murdered. Do I believe she asked for them to blow her fucking head off? I absolutely do. I also demand to see what she spoke to Joseph Michael Lopez about, and why it is that these officers have engaged in the activities that they've engaged in to prevent evidence from coming forward. Why it is they feel the need to slander my name. Oh yes, because I told the truth about them. Just as I told the truth about Waylon Lolatai and Clearview Behavioral Health. The same as I told the truth about Polly Olson, Michelle DeCini, and of course the Garden County Sheriff's Department, run by who? Michelle Quinn. And all decisions go through her. Scott DaCosta was able to utilize no less than 8 counties in Nebraska to do whatever the hell he wanted to me in retaliation for me trying to tell on him. Why is that? It's because we got cowardly playboys like Zayd Atkinson. He knows damn well that from about 50 feet away, he looks exactly like a homeless person. The way that he was walking, what he was carrying. They charged me with a weapon. I didn't have a stick like Samuel Leon Lawrence IV. I didn't have a grabber like Zayd Atkinson. You know what I had? Nothing. Nothing in my fucking hands. When Zayd Atkinson, when Waylon Lolatai fucking assaulted me. January of 2018, because they were trying to frame a homeless and disabled man for a fucking murder he didn't commit. Now, at the very beginning, Zayd Atkinson sounded like he was going to tell the truth with his whole words about all of us, huh? 0.18% of the population is homeless. Zayd Atkinson. 0.18% of our population. What percent of those last year that were killed by police? What percent were homeless? 61%. Up from 49% in 2019. Less than 600,000 people. Except that you have to consider that 81% of those incarcerated nationwide were homeless when arrested. Zayd Atkinson, you sold every victim of systemic abuse in the country under the table. That is so shameful. At least Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for our rights. He wasn't a racist fucking bigot like Zayd Atkinson and Samuel Leon Lawrence IV. I'm going to tell you, youngin', something. You were wronged. You were harmed. For that, I am not only sad, but I am also grateful. Not because what I think right or wrong of what happened to you, but because it shows that I told the truth and that many others in Denver told the truth before me, and that what happened to you could have been stopped by listening to any one of us. I told the truth. Now I need you to tell the truth. Are you going to do that? I'm willing to go to prison to hear you tell the truth. You go ahead and live in the limelight. I don't do this for likes. I absolutely do this for attention. The right attention. But I didn't have the support that you had. I didn't get to go back into a fucking house after I was fucking assaulted. I was painted as some sort of fucking sicko. You revolting monster. You got $132,000. Although you could point out that there's a white man by the name of Mr. Miles. His family got paid $3.2 million after his suicide for a false arrest. Not that anyone gives a fuck. By the way, how's Darren O'Connor doing? I got recordings with him up too. Yeah, that article written by Darren O'Connor. I've read 3 of them so far. Holy shit, he never mentions the fucking homeless. What a fucking cowardly goddamn sellout. Rode there on our backs. So I guess we're going to have to talk about Darren O'Connor next. Zayd Atkinson. Prove you're not a fucking coward. Stand up for Michelle Rodriguez. You have privilege, son. You have privilege. You have a voice, and we have none. Loyalty above all else except honor. Where's your honor, Zayd Atkinson? Or are you too busy being a playboy? Prove you ain't a coward. Prove it. Because you're for damn sure a sellout.